In 1931, an architect from Poughkeepsie, New York named Alfred Mosher Butts set out to create a board game that uses both chance and skill that combines anagrams with the classic crossword puzzle. He first called the game Lexico. He then renamed it to Crisscross Words. And in 1948, it was finally rebranded as Scrabble, the game we all know and love. Well, I love Scrabble, and it's a blessing and a curse. It's a curse because I'd say a good 99% of people I know do not love Scrabble. They say the games take too long, or they're not any good at it, or I get too fired up and punch the drywall, but they don't get it. Loving Scrabble is a blessing because when I do find somebody who likes the game, it's the purest form of battle between two amateur wordsmiths, and it's absolutely exhilarating. The modern Scrabble set seen in living rooms all across America looks a lot like this. Very straightforward and perfect for non-serious players like yourself. It comes with the bare essentials: the board, a bag of 100 letter tiles, and 4 tile racks. It's all you need for one basic wholesome game of Scrabble. But for more serious and wannabe professional players like myself, the deluxe Scrabble set is most certainly a better fit. Now, the craftsmanship on this board is nothing to gloss over. The frame is an all-natural synthetic oak. Thin black ridges outline all the tile squares for the tiles to perfectly slide into. One of the biggest shortcomings of the modern Scrabble set is which way to turn it. Does it face you? Does it face me? It's all political. The deluxe set solves this problem using one of the most utilized inventions to come out of Mesopotamia: wheels. The deluxe set also comes with the bare essentials: the board, letter pouch, tile racks, but what makes this even more deluxe is the inclusion of a cute little notebook to track your games in. And this is all I could ever really ask for. One surprising thing about the deluxe set is that it does not make you a better player. I keep losing to everybody I play against, and it's so very embarrassing to invite someone to play Scrabble with you. Maybe you even have to lightly beg them into it, and you lose. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Now, I do have one Scrabble set that I have not had the courage to play on yet. Highly regarded as the most prestigious board to set tiles onto, reserved for the best of the game. Viewers be warned, this board is unsettling. I'm talking about Tiny Scrabble. Totally functional and extremely tiny, this set comes with less than the bare essentials. That's right, the board and the tiles are the only luxuries afforded, so this set is not for the faint of heart. So if you're out there and you're willing to tackle this board with me, email me here. Okay, but enough about me and my relationship with Scrabble, for I have a tale to tell. This is a story of the... It's Thursday, October 12, 2006, and in the basement of a Unitarian church in Massachusetts, two men join each other for a wholesome game of Scrabble. Michael Cresta, a humble carpenter, and Wayne Yora, a deli worker. Both being amateur Scrabble players, nobody could have predicted that 3 Scrabble records would be broken on this quiet night. They set the board down, they both draw 7 tiles out of the pouch, and Yora makes the first move, Jousted. Yora, in one turn, immediately uses all 7 of his tiles, which is known as a bingo in the Scrabble world. By doing this, not only is he awarded the amount of points the word scores, but 50 bonus points on top of that. So bingos are a big deal. Yora comes out of the gate with 96 points, setting the tone for the match. Obviously, Cresta should try to get the most points to catch up with that lead. But no, for some reason, Cresta uses his turn to swap out all of his tiles. He just didn't like what he had. This guy's either never played Scrabble before, or he knows something we don't. Yora quickly plays Ladylike, another bingo right off the bat again. 2 moves in and he's already at 169 points. That's a really good lead for 2 moves. What does Cresta do? He plays Flatfish down the left side of the board, utilizing the only 2 F tiles in the game, and utilizing not 1 but 2 triple word scores. This is known as a triple-triple in the Scrabble community, earning 189 points plus 50 for the bingo. He just earned himself 239 points. Shit just hit the fan. Yora is so caught off guard that he wastes his turn by challenging the word. What Yora didn't know was that Cresta has been studying up on words that begin with F and Q, and this will come up again later. They check the dictionary to see if it's a valid word, and it is. So Yora loses his turn. After Yora's devastating loss of turn, Cresta doesn't capitalize for more points. He swaps 3 of his tiles out, skipping his turn too. Yora plays Eyeing, and Cresta swaps 2 more of his tiles. What is this guy doing? Yora plays 3 words at once: awa, ah, and ta. Interesting play. Cresta plays only his second move of the match, ado and ka, still holding on to the lead, but something big is coming up. Yora plays the word Scamster, his 3rd bingo of the match, taking the lead back from Cresta. Cresta, the madman, swaps out 2 more of his tiles. Bro is cooking something. Yora pulls out Underdog for another bingo. Now he's holding nearly a 100-point lead. What's going on? Nothing can stop Yora at this point. except for Michael Cresta. Let us take a look at Cresta's letters real quick. He has an O, a Q, a Y, an I, a T, a U, and an X. What the heck am I supposed to do with that? As I said earlier, Cresta has been studying up on Q words, and that's about to pay off big time. This small-town carpenter changed the Scrabble world with his next move. Quixotry. I don't know what that means. For the second time in the match, Cresta pulls off a triple-triple, hitting 2 triple word scores in one move, essentially acting as a 9 times multiplier for his word. Having both the Q and X tiles in this move is monumental. Not to mention, again, it's a bingo, so a bonus 50 points on top of all of it. Cresta earns a staggering 365 points for this one move, the highest scoring move in all Club Scrabble history. Right away, Yora keels over and dies. I'm joking, but what he does do is use his turn to challenge the word. What else can he do? That's a lot of points. But alas, the word is valid and Yora loses his turn. Cresta then does the funniest thing imaginable and swaps out all 7 of his tiles once again, just like the first move, almost as if nothing just happened. That's more points than I get in a whole game, Cresta. The rest of the match is as unremarkable as it gets, aside from this move that Cresta does here. He plays 3 2-letter words at once, za, am, and za. 2-letter words are a beast of their own in this game. The official Scrabble dictionary includes 101 valid 2-letter words that you don't really hear in day-to-day conversation. 2 of my personal favorites are Joe, meaning a sweetheart, aw, and ho, used as an interjection, as in ho! I just find that funny. Anyway, when you have a rare high-scoring letter like a J, X, Q, or Z, sometimes your best bet is just going for a 2-letter word, placing your high-scoring letter onto a premium square next to a vowel. For this move, Cresta only places 2 tiles, playing za twice, meaning pizza, which is awesome, and am. The Z lands on a triple letter score for both zas, meaning Cresta just scored 66 points placing only 2 tiles. Are we sure this guy's a carpenter? Because I'm pretty sure he's a wordsmith. More low-scoring words are played before Yora plays non-less. Cresta immediately challenges the word, knowing it's not valid, so Yora hilariously loses his turn again. It's almost poetic how hard Yora's Scrabble ass is being kicked. Then the last few words are placed. Cresta uses all of his tiles, but Yora throws in the towel, still holding on to an L and an N, which are then added to Cresta's score. Final scoring holds Wayne Yora at 490 points, and Michael Cresta at an astounding 830 points. A total of 3 Club Scrabble records were broken and are still held by this game. Most points in a single move, 365. Highest overall score, 830. Most total points in a single game, 1320. Do note that I do say Club Scrabble because this does not include Tournament Scrabble. They aren't counted on the same lists because of games like these. Pro players argued that this game shouldn't be counted for any records because these moves wouldn't have happened with non-amateurs, as Michael Cresta was fishing for his tiles, hoping to get back what he wanted, and he did. But I say carpenters deserve to break records too. That being said though, even with Tournament Scrabble included, their most total points in a single game holds up as first, most points in a single move, Quixotry is number 2, and the highest overall score of 830 is in 3rd place. That's still pretty good for 2 amateur players. It's been 17 years and these records still hold strong in Club Scrabble. Anyway, Scrabble! It's not just a game of words, but a game for people, too. Click here to subscribe to my channel, and then here you can click on this video I made about my favorite movie, Shaun of the Dead. It's a good one. Okay, I'll see you soon, bye!